I was
right.
like,
see, I can't remember if I know Daryl. I feel like I knew
was
him.
a beast. Oh my God.
I feel like I knew him, but I just when I saw everybody talking about him, I was like, I know I've probably been in gramophone with him.
Daryl, oh my God, he was a beast. I was like, good Lord. And when I heard somebody, I think it was Mellow Man said that, he had, I was like, oh no. I said, let me call Oscar. And he called me and he was like, yeah, he passed. And I was like, are you doing the gramophone part? He's like, they haven't contacted me. I haven't
so
been in contact with him.
That's probably why Michael Serafini pulled the party down, because as soon as I saw that shit, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I thought I was dreaming.
Right.
I was like, Oscar McMillan is doing the gramophone party, blah, blah, blah. And I posted it on Facebook, and all these people lit up like, we'll be there. Like, what? And so what I did, I pulled Michael Serafini into the conversation in the comments.
Right.
Because I was like, I need you to validate whether this is true or not, and he didn't say anything. That's when I was like,
because from my understanding,
so y'all was trying it.
It's kind of, I think,
Oscar's legendary.
Oscar left did he leave? I think he left on bad terms with them, didn't he?
See, I don't know.
I know something happened and he just walked out. He was like,
Oscar fed us so much food, baby. These girls right here, these 4 or 5 boxes.
Let me tell you, when he was at Red Dogs, I used to climb up to them. Oscar, what is it? And he would give it to me here. I'm like, my pen and paper.
I love
and Oscar was just
cool,
man. Because any other guy was like, no man, you can't be up here. He was like, here, there you go, right there. I was like, thank you, dude. Man, one of the nicest people.
You went through those couple boxes then, right?
Yeah. One of the, he is like genuine.
Yeah, and I mean, I remember being younger, and I was just like, I don't think Oscar likes me. And then one day I went in, and he smiled at me. I was like, he knew my name. I was like, oh, okay, I'm good. I'm like, all I know is I need you to tell me what I should be purchasing so I can listen
there
and
you
just.
Go. And because one night he was at Red Dogs going off, and there was some guys in there from Canada, and they was like, "Oh my God, who is this guy?"
They did have some great DJs back
then. Man, let me tell you.
Shit. So did Bluno, and so did like.
Speaking of Oscar. This might be one of them Oscar boxes. I remember
I took my cousin up there and it was the night the Chicago Bulls won their last championship.
Oh Lord, I know what it was.
DJ Psycho Bitch.
Oh shit.
She was in there going ballistic. I'm like,
those are names I haven't heard in like ages, man.
And that's also where I heard He made his, not his transition, but he made his crossover.
Who?
To be a woman now. Honey Dijon.
Yes.
Honey was in.
Transition is a good word.
Was go because she was living in New York at the time.
Transition sounds like dying.
Right. That's why I was like,
where's this been?
I just pulled it. You mad at me? I brought it out.
So
where's this been?
Check your
Honey
your
Dijon was playing
had
some
this out
stuff.
here.
I'm like,
I did put this out.
No, never.
There's some goodness in there.
I know. I'm seeing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, and that's. I was like, and Red Dogs was my spot to go. Yeah. I was going in there like, man, this is where you hate good music. And then I started going to the Boom Boom Room. Yeah. Mark Grant. I was like, dude.
Yeah, I got a chance to sit with Mark Grant 3 years ago. We had coffee, and I felt really blessed to be able to just to talk. Mark is so humble and legendary at the same time.
Mark is rough, boy. I'm like, damn. Mark, and the other guy that plays in the back room, I think he's a white guy. Mm-hmm. There was a white guy and a black guy. The black guy was Uncle Milty.
Uncle Milty. Uncle Milty's still playing.
Dude, I'm like Uncle Milty.
He got a pretty substantial catalog on Traxsource too.
Uncle Milty was going out.
I played with him a couple years back at I think it was the Randolph Street Taste of Randolph or their Art Fest.
Oh yeah. I was like, dude, I love coming up north, man.
Uncle
I mean,
Milty.
you get to hear some stuff.
See,
You get
this is one of the things that challenges us because I want to know why we got to this point where all of the cool shit that we create doesn't stay in our areas. Mm-hmm. So, and I understand that the art and purchasing of art for the sake of commerce. I get that. But even last night, I wanted to be surprised. I knew I wasn't, but I wanted to be surprised when I asked a question to the music director for Renaissance. What do they want to hear? I knew the answer. Hip hop and R&B. But I'm going, all this cool shit that we created.
Right.
Why can't I get that down the street from where my mother lives? Why can't I get it down the street from where I live? I got to go way to the north side to get free.
Yeah.
And we made it.
It's the DJs. They play what they play.
It's not just the DJs though, because it's the pressure of the audience too. Because black folk, I don't know why black folk don't value the shit we make. That's how I feel.
But okay,
I think that's how they make you think.
So why?
I think it's
I
just
agree.
in the
I'm
conditioning.
open to that. Conditioning. I agree.
In the conditioning, because like it's always that thing, with like just people in general, where it's just like what. When you see somebody doing better or somebody, doing something that's...
You assimilate.
You just...
Assimilate.
Yeah. That's not
it's
cool.
true. But so we go in the community, for instance. I live on the south side as a DJ.
Right.
Been living on the south side for 10 years now as a DJ.
Right.
I don't get booked to play in these places to live my life as I am. I go to the north side and I get free.
Right.
They don't even, until just now, they don't even check for me. And so somebody has created this idea that because we're open format DJs, that we can't play in their neighborhoods. Or the chosen few would say, well, she don't just play house. So I'm not dope enough to play your event because I play as a DJ for my living, basically. What does that have to do with it?
Okay.
But that's a way for them to pigeonhole the audience,
right.
And that's what I think they're doing. They're like, well, just hire us, don't hire them because they're open format DJs and they play rapid crap. No, I'm a fucking DJ and a good DJ. And been doing this shit for forever. So what you can't do is take that credit from me. But what you can do is pigeonhole your audiences. And that's where it's unfair. Now, give me a space that pays me decently, but the sound system is decent. I'm not asking for I can't think of the System 1 sound system. I'm not asking for like separation of horn, tweeters and woofers. I'm not asking for any of those things. I'm just asking for a decent space where everybody can come who wants to come, and I get to be myself.
There you go.
And I get compensated fairly. And
is that what this is?
And
look,
I think
and you promote it correctly. So that people can get the information to know to come. That's only 4 small things.
Do you think it's because you're a female?
I think that's a part of it. Right. I don't think that that's the only contingency now. I think that it's also based on the idea that you can't... I firmly planted myself in myself that I'm not going to be easily influenced by, I'm not a bandwagon chick. Mm-hmm. You're not, just because if I got an association with the chosen few, I'm not going to jump on and just start playing all Terry Hunter songs. A couple years back, I ran into a issue with Reggie Corner because they did an interview.
Why am I hearing such negative stuff about this guy?
He ran up on me last night.
Dude,
what's up, Libra? I got a dark side. I just want.
I thought you were all dark, but
Oh, okay. That's fine. I get light too. I want to keep them in this color.
I'm
But I was
hearing
cool,
some
'cause-
bad stuff about this dude.
Well, Reggie wants to corner his last name. Reggie wants to corner the house scene. Like he wants to be the Don Corleone of African American house music in Chicago. That's my thought. And that's fair. Politically, it's fair for somebody to want to be the king of house. The Chosen Few is creating the idea that they're the kings of house music for Chicago. They are.
yeah.
Because they're putting
on-
money
on-
into the brand.
right,
They're
on-
putting
right.
they're putting the festival on that
Right,
that is
right,
and
right.
unfortunately there aren't enough people collaborating to create others to give them competition to be the face of it. So they're doing that.
Yeah, well, let me see.
Unfortunately.
They got, let me see. I think Wayne got a little money.
That's not bad.
I think, and he,
Oh my.
he's going. They went out and they got these sponsors to hold, to hold.
Well,
the,
I mean, Wayne ain't
the-
stupid.
Right. And
Based
then-
on his associations and his record
Right,
label
and-
tenure.
There you go. So,
Smart.
he has connections.
And then Alan King,
Alan
of course,
King's
is
a
a lawyer.
lawyer,
And then
right.
Alan King's wife is the alderman
what on?
of Hyde Park
Who?
area. Sophia King. Come on, give you. Yes, Lord. You gotta look at how
Okay.
it works. We're talking about politics.
One. I never knew that.
We're not talking about music now. We're talking about politics and how you can
Right.
parlay politics into art spaces.
Right. Because one
That's
hand
dope.
watches the other, and that's the Alderman where they hold that festival.
All of them.
Yeah.
So when you see the Silver Room adding the Chosen Few to that bill, when you saw Hyde Park Brew Fest add the show, that's because of who the alderman in that ward is.
Right.
She's muscling up.
Yeah.
Besides,
That's why
too,
we need
you know,
political power.
They're going to monetize that influence, regardless.
Yeah, you got to have.
I'm not mad at that. I just want that's
King
this
Brick.
this
Oh
a-
my
this
That's
a-
what I'm
this a
saying,
Oscar
kid. Like,
McMillan
that is amazing. This whole
influence.
box. You just hit this full thing here.
Because, I'm like.
I just want to make sure something ain't in here that I
What
don't want to have
gets
to
me
fight
is-
y'all over.
How many DJs have you known over the years who really today they really don't spend? You know what I'm saying? They're just that good, but they have real careers. You know what I'm saying? And then you listen at these guys like, dude, I got a guy that'll face you with no problem. You know what I'm saying?
It's always like this.
See,
In
I
any
don't think
profession.
like that.
Any profession.
I mean,
I mean, like, you know what? I understand it's in the
Not-
spirit.
we're not-
it's
right.
in the spirit of competition, but we shouldn't be thinking about it like that. Like, like it's somebody's art. It's who they are. It's who they.
I get that
like,
too. I
but-
just feel like
Yeah, you could be like, hey, you're trash, but you can't just trash their work.
wow.
You know what? I'm just saying, you can't do that.
You can say, "Hey, they trash, but don't trash their work." You can.
If
You can
go-
do both.
If you
You
go
know?
and you hear
But-
somebody and then you like,
I mean, like, if you don't have nothing good to say, don't say
Say
it at
nothing.
all.
and
I
then
agree.
they're acting all arrogant like they're the world. Be like, yo, come on, man.
But that's just a difference between humility
Let them
and I know that it exists, and I do know tons of DJs who are doper than the folks who were on the stage potentially. But that's where it gets real. It's who you know who can put you in that
Right.
in that position, and that's where having good contacts come from. That's Bonner Trent and Jody Wiley.
I remember when
Saturday
this came
Experience,
out.
baby.
Ooh, that is
See,
heat.
I wish I was in it like back then because I wish I would have those type of moments. Like,
Right.
I do still to
Because
this
the
point.
You do.
The reason I'm saying that, I like you mentioned a name, and I'm like, I remember I used to get in his rear end, and he think he's like,
Yeah.
ooh, that's our
But
Yeah.
that's a dope ass album. That's
Ooh. Woman.
Jackpot.
That is.
that.
This one.
Yes, this one. Magnificent.
Where did it go wrong in this album? Like the last song is just like all down tempo.
It's an album, right? So you get a bunch of different sounds as opposed to, you know, an EP or something that might give you stepperish. That's kind of groove collective sounding too. This too, it ain't no problem. Wow. Vocally, who is that? Who was the vocalist for that song? Afro Night. He stopped.
I need to know if I should even like mess with this. How much you gonna let that thing go for?
I should ask my lady to mind that because this our homie. Be like, Erica, how much should I charge you this wonderful piece of I don't think he's producing anymore either.
I want you to kick me in the nuts with that one.
You buying other stuff too.
When the funk hits the fan.
I know, but I'm already like over budget for today.
Nobody told you to go to the other spot. Nah.
I'm mad over budget. No, but you didn't even tell me.
He was
you
like
guys
early.
did.
Look,
You
early.
didn't
He
even
was
tell me you got stuff like this, man.
the whole. You
Yo,
have access to the whole wall.
actually-
You went over there.
Right, he was
Nobody
sitting in
told
back.
you you had to stay over there.
I'm just
It's right
saying.
here.
I mean, like I thought you had them close.
Nathan
to some-
Wire for hire.
And I got, yeah. Earth is the place. I got the 12.
Yeah.
Oh, the illest hobo.
It depends. Depends on what else you're getting. We can look it up.
I need to know because I'm budgeting here, yo. Like I don't want you to kick me in the nuts, G.
I'm
That's
not
what I'm
gonna.
saying.
Have I kicked you in the
When the
nuts?
funk hits the
I mean,
fan.
you've been a
Anytime
gracious
this 3
host.
weeks
You've
that
been a
we've been
gracious
hanging out
host.
together in this.
You've been a gracious host.
Nice.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
I'm not gonna kick you in the nuts, dog. I'm not. That's why I'm doing it this way.
Whoa, at Cafe
It's
Del
fair
Mar?
trade,
Let me see that.
right?
There's 2 of them.
Yo, man.
See this one.
For real? You got all this heat in here?
And this is just these are just the boxes that are on this side of the room, son. That's why I'm saying be cool.
You got all this heat? Yo, these are all gems, man. I can tell already.
Cafe Del Mar. Let me see something. Virgin. We just had a conversation about Virgin Records. I'm like, I used to get my wig split up in there.
Yeah, that was. You see, so like Red Lounge, what I was telling you, actually used to have like
That kind of
covers
vibe.
like that. That kind of like.
You got to send me some links because I need to hear this Red Lounge because you mentioned it before.
I mean, it was all like dope lounge music,
That's
but
dope.
like with like I guess new music at the time.
Right.
So a lot of that it came out with like the neo soul stuff and everything.
I need to.
The drums on that, dude. If you're into music production, the drums on that.
What area are you in?
I'm West Chatham.
Oh, okay. You're not far from me then.
84th in the day around the expressway.
Oh yeah.
Damn, Drake Taco Man over there.
Yep.
I haven't been yet.
And I'm
That
headed
shit
there.
delicious.
He said I'm gonna go there before I go home.
On the west side.
I go there all the
Hey,
time,
them
man.
suckers are big. I'm like,
Yeah.
On the west side, I know you can make like 6 tacos
yeah.
out of one taco.
Oh my God. Dude,
Well,
that
it
is
depends on which
ridiculous.
taco you get.
I haven't eaten it yet.
Oh, do I see
You know
some
that
purple
thing-
music?
Of course you do.
Ooh, Jamie Lewis. What song is
You
it?
good?
Go ahead.
You know where I think I was? I'm looking at the labels. Wow. I think this was. What was the one on Archer? Remember that record store on Archer? It was kind of by
What
Hot Wax.
Stuff?
Hot Wax.
Right. Okay.
Yep. That might be Gramophone. This one is Hot Wax.
Okay.
Yeah. You know the labels was on top of that shit.
You know what? You have any Gary Roberson?
I do. It might be some in this box. I definitely got some over there. I got you.
Oh, that drop.
Look in that box right there. Oh, that one next to them.
Number 2 and 3.
Yeah, they have some neo soul. See, I see your vibe. That's that chill.
We were talking about that last time too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Dude, this is like what... Dude, when I go to New York and I hear Joe play, dude, he plays just some stuff, dude. I'm like... And this... Like this... Afro type of...
Afro-Latin stuff is always
Man,
the best.
I mean, he just... And I'm like, dude, like I said, my Shazam isn't working.
No, it's not gonna work because none of that shit is out on anything to be Shazamable, and he likes it like that. And I'm not mad at him.
I'm like,
He
oh
got
my
so
God.
much. He got so much music, dog.
Joe,
Joe is
because for one,
master.
man, because like when I first seen him on YouTube,
Yeah.
I'm like, and he was doing that in the club.
He was in himself.
I was like, I have to
Have
go
you
hear
ever
this
seen
guy.
Joe Classell play?
Man,
You think
Joe-
I'm animated?
Joe he's a different breed.
You can see his spirit go up when he.
Oh my God.
And he uses his isolator so much he beats that motherfucker. You can see they have pictures of him on his website with blood on the isolator, where he's twisted his knob so much by working them knobs. But he knows, he studies his music
I
so
was just
much
about to
that
say that.
when he hits
He
those
knows
isolators,
how to
you know exactly
manage.
how to manipulate. The isolator is his instrument.
I'm like, dude,
I just found all these loose hip hop records, child.
Oh, let me see.
He is
Let me
a
check.
beast.
Let me check.
I'm gonna split it.
Nobody want David Banner.
I don't know. Depends on where you play.
Spit your game, talk your shit, steady jet.
Africanism used to put out some hot shit.
Because when he came for Robert's party, when he, at the end
I
of the
was there.
party,
I was
you know
there.
what? You were right behind me in line.
I was there, baby.
And when he played, I got it.
If none of them work, then switch. With the
I got it. Well,
Yo, that's good.
Yeah, I agree.
But,
because I said, I haven't heard this in...
but,
You know that party was on fire. It was just fucking hot.
Man.
I couldn't take it.
I love You know which one I loved off of Jay-Z's album?
And I don't honestly think that
I'm feeling it.
somebody
It's
gonna
off
be
the
mad.
same, yep.
But I don't think that all the sound that they had was necessary. It created more heat in the space. All those amps and
Right.
shit. I'm like, I need you to have a few more air conditioners
You know what?
and less amps.
That's what Robert is used to.
Die before I snitch, choke my ass, khaki shit.
Yeah, I don't
I
want that.
wanted to stay longer, but I thought I was gonna stay. I was like, come on, y'all. I'm like, it's hot as hell. And there wasn't enough dance room because of all the amps. I could have got freer.
All them speakers.
All them speakers,
Yeah,
and
that's
there was a whole rack of amps
This,
sitting in
this
the middle of the
music,
room.
you know, he went straight jazz on that album. You know what
Not the hustle.
So these will be out of sleeves because these are things that I played on. I do have some sleeves.
Hold on, that part was
This is
what?
not
April,
bad.
right? March.
That was
Mark
March.
scratch left the shit, man. This is a jam back in the day.
Was that falling up?
Yeah.
What's the name? Just took the other one.
Herbie Hancock, Stars in Your Eyes. When he played that, I was like, haven't heard that in a minute. And Joe played that, me and Deacon looked at each other like,
Instrumental.
what?
See, that's one thing that I hate because you don't get You don't get that. You don't get a lot of that in America. That's why I was like, I got to show up
That's
for Joe.
nice.
Look, I got to show up for Joe. When did he play that?
At the end of the party.
I was gone.
So when he, because he played the whole song, we was like, wow. And they both party.
Comments like
they both party.
You know,
So you be flying out a lot.
Yeah. I go. They got their party next month. I just bought tickets.
For Body and Soul?
Yes.
Oh, I saw that.
Let me tell you, Danielle, that space, that place that they got in Brooklyn, oh my God. It is humongous. The sound system is ridiculous. The speakers are that high. They lined the... When I walked in, I saw Linda Red and Rhonda Flowers. And they had drinks in their hands. And man, Joe was hitting that system right, and they were going ballistic.
Them drums, when he get on them three knobs, pop, pop, and he be riding them, pop, pop.
Let me see, do I got them?
You know that's the instrument.
Let me see. I know I videoed them.
After this album, they were garbage.
No, it won't come
Straight
out.
garbage.
They wanted to get their check.
I know, they were straight about that track. You know what, even the second album was dope. But like, after that, man,
When they added Fergie, you went downhill?
That bitch. She fucked up the group, yeah.
I mean,
Now the bitch is gone. Now the bitch is gone. They want to come back.
will.i.am is dope as shit as a producer, right?
Not really.
I think he is.
I don't think so.
I think he's dope as shit.
I don't think so.
But
I can't agree with
I
you.
think he's the one that decided to take that vision of that group and commercialize it. He wanted to get his paper.
Well, of course.
He's himself in a good spot now.
He's a DJ himself.
Right, but
he had the vision of the music.
That was it right there. That night, Joe was.
I love that man.
I mean, I was like, Joe, my God.
Joe ain't no joke.
And they had plenty of room. That bad boy was
banging.
I mean, there wasn't no hole in the wall. But it was, next month, I'm going back. And in August, they're having a boat party. I'm going back to that again.
Damn, no invite, yo?
I used to go to Body and Soul once a month in New York in the early 2000s.
And I wish I could have made them.
They had a huge birthday party out in, I can't remember the name of it. Not a birthday party, it's an anniversary party one summer.
On the little island out there,
it was at an art center.
I know what you're talking about. Because you have to take the ferry to get there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they did that, last year, too.
Baby, I got my life.
Hey,
somewhere here's the pictures.
That boat ride. That boat ride was nice. Because I'm like, okay, we're going up under the Brooklyn Bridge. I'm like, that's the Olympic coming. I'm like, wow, this is...
The ferry to get there was amazing.
Yeah.
The whole experience.
And, oh my God. And you know, I'm telling people, look, get outside of Chicago and listen to some house music. Where we gonna do? Oh well, I'm going down to Miami. I'm going to see the Trojan Field in Miami.
But that's what we do though.
Right. And we won't broaden our minds to listen to other people. I'm like, wait a minute, all these DJs down there, go listen to somebody else. Like, I went to the Memorial.
Really just like going, that's like going to Atlanta and performing here.
Right.
Yeah. Instead of going to, they have tons of amazing restaurants.
Barbecue up this way.
Look, they got little shacks. Our friend took us to the food.
But I mean, it's just the lane, it's the safety. Safety and comfort.
We got blindness.
Yeah. And I mean, I understand it. I understand it. I just don't know why. When I went to Miami for the music conference that one time, every time you would go anywhere, you would see a Chicago DJ playing,
right?
And everybody from Chicago was there. I stopped going to those parties. on over here because I see y'all. I can see you in
Right.
Chicago.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why
We
I
are-
went down to Millennium
Anything
Park.
with a saxophone or a flute,
I
I'm
want
probably
to
gonna
hear.
like.
I want to hear Tony Humphries play because I've never heard him before.
Oh my god,
You know,
Did he kill it?
he's dope.
I mean, I don't. Killing
I've
is.
heard
Tony.
Got a
I
lot of stuff
expected
on
more
top of.
from him.
You expect him to stretch his set out a bit?
No, I expected. His selection was nice, but I expected him to really bang it. You know, and
He held back.
it seemed like until the end, I thought he was just gonna come and just bang it, and I'm like,
I can imagine
I was just- I expected more.
That's dope.
You know,
That's good.
I'm like, but he was good. But
That's a great find, actually. I
who
fucks
the
with it.
heck is that?
I fucks with him.
Boogaloo.
Oh, okay.
Feliciano. It's
You
a
know,
Masters of
I
Work.
expected more, and I'm like, and then Gene comes on. I'm like, okay, okay.
You're like, this is why I travel.
And Gene was so animated. I'm like,
Gene is animated.
because he's like, what got me is when he did a Joe Claussell move. I'm like, because Joe does this, and he turns like this, and Gene did that. I'm like, no, you didn't. No, I ain't gonna steal from the master. Are you for real? And then he did this thing with this one glove that he has. And
Are these dimensions? He's expounding? I want you to expand. I just want you to
I'm like, oh my god. Okay,
That's what I want. I want you to expound, but I want it to be yours. I was telling the Jedi this the other day. I'm like, we want you to find whatever your thing is and do that.
ooh, boy.
That's hot.
Boy, he did a pop.
Church. That's what I'm talking about, boy.
That is,
I'm gonna have to beat you
that's
in your head
that
for you. Look,
Oscar McMillan
I'm gonna have to
box.
beat you in the head. That's the Oscar
Oh, my
McMillan
God.
influence. I'm gonna have to beat you in your head before you get up out of here with that one. We had to have a conversation about that. No, I'm just.
That is, yes, that is.
You know you my dog.
That's that.
I know we've only known each other
For 3 weeks. But I appreciate you. This man. Yeah, this
Oh my God, that's
This
some-
a heat box.
man.
We had a heat box last week.
You had a e-box.
No, we had a heat box.
You had a
No, we did because I
you
let
had a
I let you
e-box.
pick from the heat box.
You had a e-box.
You guys don't mind if I go live while we talk, right?
Go ahead.
I'm live, but it's audio, it's not video.